Hey everybody. So we are going to play for week 9's journal. I was just informed earlier this morning that my link for week 8 did not allow everyone to see my playtime session. So I'm going to recap what was discovered last week in this journal entry playtime session. So last week I focused on the right side of the GIMP application, which I briefly discussed what each of these tabs did. This is pretty much the brush tab. It leaves blemishes on the screen, which we're going to play with that a little and show what it does. This one here is the pattern. It shows all of the different kinds of patterns that you can select and then move over to the screen as a background for, whatever you're trying to do. You also have your fonts over here. I'm not quite sure what this is just yet, but this one here is just pretty much another your brush editor for you to be able to edit whatever selection you chose with the brushes. Let's see. Beyond that, let's go back to patterns. So what I did learn, because I have no experience in this application at all, I did figure out how to finally make the patterns part of the background. That was something that I was able to figure out last week. So for instance, if you want to click on a pattern, in order to be able to bring it over here to the main screen, you can either drag it or you can click open this pattern as an image. And let's just drag it over. Where did it go? Oh, okay. I forgot. So if you go to new, this will show you like the size, that's pretty large. So it should take over the full screen. If you hit OK, now you have something that you can actually work with. Before, the reason why it didn't carry over was because we had not created, I guess, a background for us to carry the pattern over. So now let's try doing it. There it goes. I'm going to exit out to here to show you what the other one does. So as you see, there's nothing in the background. They have the GIMP logo and that's about it. If I were to select, and let's do this one this time, and then click on this link that says open as an image, it would just give me a small box. So I really, let's see, pixels. There you go. So in order to make the pattern larger, which in this case, I just learned that you can go down here and choose how large you want it to be. I think it was in week 3 or week 4, I learned that you cannot do anything with this background. You have to have some type of image set already, or some type of background already set, whether it's color or a pattern. You have to have something in the background in order for you to type on top of that. One thing I'm still learning is about the layers, because you can have different layers of like patterns. And like, for instance, I said I'm still learning, so I don't really know. But like for instance, if I wanted to make this 800, and then when I click on, let me see. When I click on layers, I mean, it gives me options, which I'm not for sure which one will actually allow me to, you know, layer on top of this pattern. But I did it before. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. So another thing that I will definitely talk about in my journal is jotting down notes of what each section does. Because when I'm just playing, I'm clicking and I'm constantly clicking on different things. And then for whatever reason, I don't know exactly what route I took. So I can't go back there. So then I'm rediscovering something that I've already discovered and I just, never wrote it down. So if you hear a pause during my little play session, then that's why. I'm jotting down notes to be able to figure out, or to be able to revert back to those notes to see what tabs or what route I took in order to be able to get to where I am currently at. So this was things that I was playing with last week. Let's see here. I wondered if I could like make the pattern bigger, but it's not like a drag, and pull out type thing. It's more like you have to go off of this. You have to go, another option. I think I just showed you guys if I were to do new, which I wonder maybe if I do it smaller. Let's just see. Oh, nope. It just makes it smaller pretty much. But there's no dragging. Like if you click on this, there's no dragging that pattern out. You have to start from either the file portion of it to make the background bigger so that you can upload a pattern, or it's not going to work. Or at least I haven't found a way for it to work yet. Okay. Another thing, and I'm just going to exit out of here. I wanted to play with the brushes. Because I'm not sure exactly how to fully use them yet. So shape. Alrighty, so if you see, let's try something a little bit more deeper. Create a box, and you're going to be typing down here. So as you can see, I've already started. And let's make it a little darker. And let's change the color to something that we can actually see a little better. So it comes out blemished, but we can change that by clicking on something a little bit more solid. Let's see what the star does. Did you guys just see that? Now, how do you keep it there? Keeps moving. So I'm trying to figure out how to place the stamp like I did here, but it seems like every time I hit and I'm looking at down here, or it's saying empty text now, but like if you guys look at the bottom of the screen where it says click to heal, try shift for a straight line, control to set a new heal source, I'm trying to just stamp it again, but when I click, it's not letting me do anything. So I'm not so certain. It is a very cool effect though. Why does that lift? Interesting.